Today I'm going to show you how to set up Minecraft mods so that you can have access to different groups of mods at the same time. Just to be clear, this is for the Java edition of Minecraft only. This edition is the one that runs on PCs or Macs. It's not compatible with the Bedrock edition, including the Windows 10 edition. This way of setting up Minecraft is useful for those who enjoy playing around with a lot of different Minecraft mods. My kids have several favorites, and this method helps them to easily start up those mods on their own, even when they require different versions of Minecraft Forge. I just want to point out here, this is what it's going to look like in the end. You're going to be able to click down here and have different versions of Minecraft that you can play. So you can see here we've got a version with Mo Creatures, we've got a version with Pixelmon, we've got a mod pack here that we made with, it has Mo Creatures and Archimedes ships and Morph and the Archaeology Revival mod, like the latest release. If I click on that one, I'm just going to show you that when you go into this single player, you're going to see all your worlds here. Whereas if I go into, say, Mo Creatures, and I play that one, if I go into single player here, I just see the ones that were for Mo Creatures, all the worlds for that one. So that's helpful because you won't open up worlds that were meant for a different version, a different mod pack that can corrupt your files. So this is really helpful for not worrying about stuff like that. All right, so the first thing you want to do is download the mods that you are looking to use. So go to www.curseforge.com. This is one of the best places to download mods for Minecraft. And once you're used to using it, it becomes really easy to not worry about clicking on any clickbait or anything else that you don't want on your computer. So from here, I'll put the link in the description below. But from here, you want to click on Minecraft. And then you want to, along here, you want to click on mods. Now today I'm going to show how to download one of my kids' favorite mods, which is called Mo Creatures. So I'm just going to search for that right here. And it's the second one that comes up right here. Alright, so this is the general page that comes up whenever you click on one of the mods. You'll see over here there's a download button. You can just click on that. I prefer to actually go over here where it says files. And this gives me a list of all the files. And that way, if my kids want to download Mo Creatures, not necessarily the latest one, but the one that goes along with a different version of the game, then I know which version I'm downloading it for. So this will show you right here, shows you the game versions. So right now the latest one is 1.12.2, and that's the one we're actually going to download today, but I've downloaded 1.10 for them, and just even with other mods, sometimes you'll get 1.15, which won't work with a 1.12. It's just useful to know what version you're downloading for. So here I'm going to click on download. And then you just wait, and this window will pop up, and you select Save File. Now I'm just going to go back to that original page. This was the original page that we came upon, and it says down here, Mo Creatures requires custom mob spawners. So some mods, it'll just be one file that you need to download, but there's a few of them that actually need a second file that goes along with it. It should work if we click on the link here, but as you can see, it actually isn't working. Actually, we'll just go right back to here. If we click on Dr. Zarky, who's the person who made it, and then click on their projects, get Mo Creatures, which we just downloaded, and we get custom mob spawner. So let's just go ahead and download that now. So again, you get the same page as before. You can just click on download here, but because I want to make sure that we're getting the right version, we want one that's for game version 1.12.2, which shows up right here. So that's the right one. We're going to click download. If we wanted an earlier one, we would need to go through this list and find the right version and click on the download button here. So again, we select Save File. Okay, so that gives us the mods that we are trying to install on our computer. So I'm going to close this now. The other thing that we need is Minecraft Forge. I go to minecraftforge.net. We're wanting it for 1.12.2, so I click over here, and then I click again 1.12.2. And generally, I download the recommended version. Sometimes on CurseForge, it will tell you that it needs a specific version of Forge, so then you're going to want to look for that one. You can click here, and it will show all versions, and you get all the versions for 1.12.2. And you just need to look through this list. It's in numerical order and find the one that you want. So we're gonna do the downloaded recommended here. Use the installer and click on that. And just wait. Always look up here in the right hand corner, and it tells you to wait for the 1 second left, and then the skip button will appear, and save the file. Okay, so at this point we've downloaded all of the files that we need. You're going to open up your File Explorer and go into Downloads, but you'll see the 3 files that we've just downloaded: Forge, the Custom Mob Spawner, and Dr. Zark's Mo Creatures mod. The first thing that I want to point out here is that for some reason this file downloads Dr. Zark's and then a plus Mo Creatures plus mod. I don't know why those pluses are in there. They actually make the mod not work properly. I wanted to point that out here. You do need to rename it. Just get rid of those pluses, put in a space. The mod will work once we get it installed. The next thing you want to do here is to install Forge. So you're going to double click on Forge. This is going to pop up. You want to install client, and it should go right into your regular .minecraft folder. I'll show you where that is in a minute. Select OK, and just let that install. All right, so that's installed. We're going to go into Minecraft. You'll see here that you have the latest release and Forge, which you just installed. We're just going to run Forge. And just check here when you click on mods, you should get Forge Mod Loader and Minecraft Forge with the version that we downloaded, 14.23.5.2854. And then we're going to close Minecraft. Alright, so now that we have Forge installed, we're going to go back into Minecraft and we're going to create a new installation. So on the top left part of your screen it says installations over here. We're going to click on that. And we're going to create a new one. I'm going to name this one Mo Creatures. And I don't want to use the latest release. I want to use the version that I just downloaded of Forge, which is the second one to come up here. Sometimes it comes up right at the bottom. You might have to scroll through here and find the release that you're looking for. Now then I'm going to go into game directory. So I'm going to select browse here. It should automatically be taking me into my .minecraft folder, which should show up right here. Make sure that that says .minecraft. Then you're going to make a new folder. So that folder is going to show up in .minecraft. And then you're going to rename it. I like to name mine so that I know what they are when I'm looking at just the folders. So I'm going to call it Mo Creatures. Make sure that you rename it up here and not down here. If you do it in this section here, it actually won't rename it. So make sure that you're changing the name right up here in this screen. And select OK. And if you just want to double check that that went, it should be .minecraft and then /Mo Creatures. And now we're going to select Create. And now it shows up right here. We're going to select Play. And doing this is going to create all the folders that we need in the right places. So we just wait for Minecraft to open up here. We haven't installed Mo Creatures yet, but we're making the folders in the .minecraft folder to be able to run this. Alright, so there's Minecraft starting. If we click on mods, again we're going to see the same thing as we saw last time. The mod loader and Minecraft Forge for the version that we just downloaded. Again, we're going to quit Minecraft. The next part, we're going to actually install the mods themselves. So you're going to come down here and you're going to type %app data %. And this is essentially a search, and it brings you into your roaming folder, your app data roaming folder, where you'll find your .minecraft folder. So just double click on that. Now this is the folder that we were looking at before. You should see Mo Creatures show up here. That's the folder we just made. And by running Minecraft, it made all of these folders for us. So you should have the 5 folders there, and you'll have the mods folder. So just double click on that mods folder. The next thing we want to do is we want to take our custom mob spawner and our Mo Creatures mod, and we just want to drag them over into here. Alright, now if we close that up and we start up Minecraft again, here this one should pop up as Mo Creatures. If it doesn't, just press on the drop down and you'll get the options here. So select Mo Creatures and select play. Alright, now if we click on the mods link, you should see at the bottom custom spawner and the Mo Creatures mod. Now I want to point out here that when you go into single player, you won't see any of your other worlds. You are in a different folder, and these files are all saved separately within that Mo Creatures folder that you created. Now this is wonderful because it means that you can't accidentally open up a world with the wrong mods anymore. So this is really helpful, I found. We're going to create a new world. I just want to show you that this is working. We're going to go into creative. Sometimes we see some interesting creatures right away. Yeah, some of those birds aren't the normal ones, but I can also just show you if we go, we're just going to go search here. And we're going to search for spawn, and I get the typical Minecraft spawn eggs, but if I go further down, I get all sorts of ones that are actually from the Mo Creatures mod. We'll spawn in a turtle. If I just right click, there's the wolf. You'll see that there's actually different colorings of the wolf. And if I wanted to do the turtle, spawn a couple turtles over here. Now go back and follow these same steps to create other installations with your favorite mods. Soon you will have many to choose from, all easily to start up and play. Alright, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Enjoy modding!